Nobody in Jamaica own a bunker. You know, no brothers own a bunker. Nobody will know nobody will own a bunker. We can go running night. So in other words, we need help. Yes,
we need divine intervention.
Divine intervention.
Hey, never has there been a time in history, you can check it, where threat of mutually assured destruction is possible. Now is that time, man. So that is now all you know. So you're at the end.
They move the doomsday clock.
Yes.
You can know it.
90 minutes to midnight. And that midnight means say yo, nuclear holocaust. Right? So then you have some world side, so basically left hand side, you know, right, a track and monitor the world events. And I say we are this close to annihilation. The end of the world basically. And when the world, just to clarify, the end of the world, again, that means that the earth going to be destroyed. No, it's going to say the earth abided forever. Ecclesiastes 1 verse 4. It's referring to the age or the rulership of the so-called white race. They might get pulled out of power. And we, the Israelites, started with the elect. And of course the Lord Yahushua and the 12 apostles and King David, you know, are going to rule. As it's written, the saints shall take the kingdom.
That's it.
So me, they say never in history, up until this time, so me, you see people have prepare bunkers on the earth. So me, in preparation, nuclear war.
Yeah, but when you see over there, the most of them, and they feel like we don't know what about it.
This is Isaiah 9 verse 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and the garment rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
That's right, yo. Spring when that come out again, because that's what come next. You know? And Jake, I know you don't own a bunker.
Because that's sure.
For sure. We can't afford it.
Hey, just recently me I talked to my cousin, and him say him get to find out so the word fuel, it no mean like petrol or certain things that run cars or whatever. It means anything capable of burning. You understand? So therefore, you people are going to be part of that fuel for the fire.
Scripture tell you that.
Exactly.
You reset them and spice it.
Spice it well, yo.
Yeah, man, a quick one. This is Revelation 16 and 21. And there fell upon men a great hail out of heaven, every stone about the weight of a talent, and men blasphemed the name of the Most High because of the plague of the hail. For the plague thereof was exceedingly great. And what John saw, him say every stone was about the weight of a talent. Saying which he saw was it was the warheads, man. They weren't literal stones. But you know, in his time, he gave it the description of how they could explain it at that time, you know.
You never speak English right after nuclear missile.
Exactly. You know, because it wasn't named nuclear missiles then. You see me? So, and guess what? It's a vision him see. You know? And he saw World War I, II, and III. You know? Go ahead.
I remember them time in a John time, you know. You have a little device and them usually put some big stone in and a fly out, see there? And I lay down that. Yeah, see me? So him just a use thing for the thing them, yo.
Yep.
Yeah, God, they used to put fire on the telephone.
But what he said they fell out of heaven.
Heaven.
That mean, just like what they show it, they demonstrate, you know, how these ICBMs operate. You know, they travel intercontinental ballistic missiles, they travel to their desired continent, go way out of space, open up and fall, they fall, open up into multiple warheads, and then they fall to the earth. So when John saw the stars, saying that the stars fell to the earth, that's what he saw, man.
One star can fall upon the earth.
Exactly.
And look how spirit, the Lord, same spirit I got there in these, yo.
Yep.
So yo, everything I got hit them mark.
So the book of Zechariah chapter 14 verse 12 says, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall be consumed away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouths. And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from the Lord shall be among them.
Hey, we mentioned, what?
You hear video, man?
Yeah.
You hear video, man?
We should have. Oh, yeah, man, my favorite. You know, because him say, I will mention spice it well. What fire gonna be so hot? We're gonna burn you while you stand up on your feet. You know, if it was those catapults, you know, it would be a suffering death. But when these drop, man, it gonna melt steel. You know what?
Ashes and
It
dust.
gonna melt steel, man. The elements shall melt with fervent heat. What? Gonna be able to do that, man?
If I eat that, yeah?
We're gonna be able to make mountains and islands remove out of them place. When war was fighting then and you flick the catapult with the
Fire upon it.
with the oil and the mortar or the fire upon it, were those able to move mountains, man?
Do them to have a burn in there.
Something for you, my brother. I got something for you.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Malachi chapter 4 verse 1. It says, Amen still. It says, for behold the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
That's why it says America gonna be desolate. He mentioned, he referred to it as Babylon in the scriptures, but we know that it wouldn't be talking about ancient Babylon, because ancient Babylon wasn't laid desolate. People living there now. Exactly. So when the fire start to burn, this present Babylon, it's gonna leave it desolate, man. It's gonna be a lowland. You know? Go ahead.
I'm going here, what?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, in Zechariah, him say, oh, who is this before the great mountain? Who is the great mountain? Him said, him lay it flat, you know, roughly paraphrase. Yo, look, go on read it. May I look for it?
Go on.
Isaiah 54, verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to be destroyed.
To destroy. They said to be destroyed, to destroy.
Destroy. So the most I make him man if you push the button too. You know?
Yeah.
So them button, the buttons will be pushed. You know, and the sirens will go off all over the earth.
Yeah.
There was people running up and down like headless chicken.
Hey man, and you can go so far land even if you make them do it, yo.
No,
because
try
even in one say in some of the war them are going in a Cold War, them have problem with all some of them devices, yo. The angels them control these devices if them please, yo. You see? Come on, bro.
4 verse 7.
Yeah, tawara, brother. Yeah, it's Zechariah 4 verse 7. Who art thou, O great mountain? What is that great mountain? America, this great city, but Mystery Babylon the Great.
Babylon,
Right, the mother of harlots and abomination of the earth. You know, this is a prophecy.
Oh, I have one for you now.
Yeah, tawara. Who art thou, O great mountain? Before Zerubbabel, thou shalt become a plain. Now let's look up this word plain. It says what? Level place. You know, America gonna be leveled, man. There'll be no mountains, man. Then level place, tableland, flat, man. It's gonna be flattened. You know that's what yo. They said to Edom, but Edom say yo, race it, meaning make a total wipe out, they flatten it. America gonna be flat, man.
But David said to the Lord, eh?
Yep.
Remember.
Yep.
Yes, remember those words, man.
And who is Zerubbabel? So who is this great mountain before Zerubbabel, man? It's gonna be become as plain, man. You saw, man, that great mountain.
This is Revelation 8 verse basically say we and we king, and yet basically brought into Egypt again. Captivity. It's Revelation 8 verse 6. And the 7 angels, which are the 7 trumpets, prepared themselves to sound. And the first angel sounded, and there followed hail and fire mingled with blood, and they were cast upon the earth. And the third part of the trees were burnt up, and all green grass was burned up. And the second angel sounded, as it were a great mountain burning with fire was cast into the sea.
Yes.
And the third part of the sea became blood, and the third part of the creatures which were in the sea and had life died, and the third part of the ships were destroyed.
Yeah, which is Esau. You know, that third part, you know, that's Esau, and that's the wicked. Which is going to be destroyed, that great mountain. They're ruling this great mountain. They are this great mountain now.
Scripture refer to mountain and hills at times, yo.
Yep.
Go back to government.
Government, right?
And Esau, you can say, America is one of the greatest kingdom on the face of the earth. If not the greatest after the kingdom of heaven.
Oh, when John said,
You say Marvel. Yeah, right. Yeah, and John, look for the amount of kingdom before John. You know, and he was currently in what kingdom? He was currently in the Roman Empire, man.
The greatest kingdom.
The greatest kingdom back then.
and he marveled greatly. You know, just marvelous. Say, he marveled greatly, yo.
Yeah.
And when he starts to flying things, you know, you see train, you see jet, you see ICBM, skyscrapers.
You must see plane, you must see jet, you must see taxi, you must see
So yeah, this is a great city because it's a two smart get prophesied, you know, for basically have the power of the earth. You know, Esau and Israel. Right, Esau the last one that go rule.
Yeah.
This is before we rip you out of your hand.
Because Scripture say, when Esau shall have dominion.
Yep.
You know,
Might break the yoke from off his neck.
that is it, Con.
And that start from after King Solomon.
Yep.
So reading verse 10. And the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven, burning as it were a lamp, and it fell upon the third part of the rivers, and upon the fountains of waters, and the name of the star is called Wormwood. And the third part of the waters became wormwood, and many men died of the waters because they were made bitter. Which
Yeah.
went back to pollution. You know, when these nukes trap you to pollute these water bodies. Again, where we need your hour shine. You know? Everybody ever dead. Son of perdition, man, kill off everybody with himself.
That's why I tell people to baptize and save and sanctify you. When you save from, bro, you see me?
Not
This
even
is
started.
what we need deliverance from, yo. This is not something you can run and hide from. And all the hiding place there is you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and that is to turn to Yahweh, washing your shine in truth and in sincerity and in fear, yo.
Psalms 91.
Back in the days, the churches used to be seen as a place of sanctity and
Refuge.
safety. A refuge. See, nowadays, man, I go up and that to kill people.
So,
See me? You hear about the situation with the man going to kill you.
yeah, man, so many. About,
The pastor get brushed now.
yeah, I'm more than one of them, man. I'm more than, yeah.
Go on, okay, Isaiah.
You know, Isaiah? This is Isaiah 34, verse 1. Come near, ye nation, to hear, and hearken, ye people.
Hey man, come on here what we go on to now.
Right?
You know, bear them see it.
Pass on now, and just take a look at this.
Yeah man, just take a minute. You know, now always go to no fortune tellers and all of that. If you know the future, come man, come, get around. We have news soon. And a good news still but go on.
And hearken, what?
Eventually gonna be good news for the rest of the Eden them, not Esau. You know, because we're going to basically be a way better leaders than Esau.
Big up,
You know?
big up.
You don't have to worry about nobody had take away your land. You see me and a bomb you and call it terrorists. No, we don't have time for that. We're not going to rape the picking them and him something. We're going to beat you in your head for be righteous. Go on.
Dash them to pieces, as the scriptures say.
Why will you say enough to do that?
So, he said, come near, ye nation, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord, for the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies.
Yeah.
All their armies. Hence read Joel the 3rd chapter. You know? You might gather them, right, in that valley. Yahweh Shabbat, Yahweh's judgment. Right? Because Red Watch, you don't see Eden then get destroyed. You know? There's me for them punishment that. It is that niggas will get caught up in between it. But the elect shall be saved from it. Right? But World War III, right? Just World War I and II too. You see me? Fight in Europe. Esau. Right? Esau versus Esau.
And the thing is, enough niggas are going to get drafted, yo.
Yeah.
And that is just the truth. Enough of our people are going to dead because what? them resist the truth, yo.
That's right.
You see me, when a place of repentance was open unto them laugh and mock and carry on with them life, yo.
Them
Because
side,
them
them
believe
side with the devil.
because them believe so what them a search for in this world, you see me, it will prosper them in the times to come, yo. But the scripture tells us say riches profit not in the day of wrath.
Oh, you finish. Okay, go and view.
You see me, say,
Gold and silver go basically.
Me have it, brother.
yeah, look, man, we
Yeah, it's
Go and read it, man. Read it.
Zephaniah 1 and 18. Neither shall their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath. But the whole land shall be devoured by fire.
Wait,
of
what?
his the whole land,
Whole of America.
yeah,
The Golden City.
shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. For he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land.
Yeah. So I'm gonna kill off everybody quick.
Yeah,
Because
me-
that's why I'm using nukes.
Yep, him say a short work will he do?
Yeah.
The scripture said the slain of the Lord shall be many, yo.
Yeah, and him saying in 1 hour. You know, 1 hour. He might do it quick.
Yeah,
As him-
man.
yep.
What the best way to get rid of one whole
Lord.
landmass?
Lord,
Quick,
tired
quick,
for look
quick.
upon it, yo.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Destroy, say the eyes of the Lord is on the sinful kingdom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna destroy from off the face of the earth. You think I joke?
Hey, the scripture said the Lord determination to gather all nations, yo. To pour upon them is indignation, yo. Is fierce anger. That's what's coming, yo. And that's what we're out here to declare unto you heathens. The judgment of Yahweh, Bashim Yoshai to come, yo. So continue. Back in verse 2, it says, for the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He had utterly destroyed them. He had delivered them to the slaughter. Their slaves also.
I want to amazed if it's true. The World War III is a sacrifice.
Yeah.
Bertrand, what the fuck you want to fight with nukes? It makes sense.
This is the great sacrifice,
Right?
eh?
Everybody's a dead off. You see me? That's the apostle always refer to America's that altar. You know? The big sacrifice.
When you read this chapter itself, yo, this come like a great sacrifice, yo. You see me? So, continue. Verse 3. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood, and all the hosts of heaven shall be desolate.
Yeah, so the scripture say mountain are melt with them blood. Because them not want to fire nukes first, you know. You see me? When I say first, we mean like at the first part of the battle. Because they know, so once one man push the button, everybody a push the button. You know, so nobody now can win the war there. So at first, they're going to send their troops like how Russia have man dead off like crazy, Ukraine have man dead off like crazy. So Ukraine run to NATO and say, they get some man now. And we know so some NATO troops and mercenaries and all sorts of people get up. Right? So when the war kick off in the Middle East, so, and so all of the armies them, left versus right. America and him friend them, Russia and him friend them. Right? Ezekiel 38. It's a get up and man is a dead left, right and center.
America gonna lose a lot of their friends, yo. Because the scripture prophesied that, you see me?
10 horns.
Them 10 horns there are gonna burn America with fire, yo. Whether they believe it, yes or no. So just imagine them 10 horns there plus China and Russia, you see me? And these other countries in the Middle East who have nuclear capability, yo. You know, feel like the scripture says Russia gonna be a guard unto these countries, yo.
That's why the scripture say the amount of missiles we're going to launch upon America, because and only Russian missiles alone are going to point over them. You got Iran, you got the 10 hands. Yes.
Russians are mad, yo.
Yep.
They shall go steadfastly unto Babylon
Right.
and make her afraid.
That's why it's so much. It's keep it's like 200,000.
Yeah, 200,000.
200,000.
Basically, go back to 200,000.
200,000.
Go back to 200 million warrior.
Yep. When those open up, man. And hey, one of them can take out New York. And New York is big. And one of them can take out New York.
The Lord go for overkill, bro.
Right, that's why it's gonna be so quick.
Overkill.
You know, 1 hour, man.
Yeah, that.
Because you're not going to use missiles after that. You see me say we all go around on the earth and mash up them tanks and them all of that. So the most I want to use every single weapon you have. Come, get up. All on the nukes.
No more war now after that.
Well, excuse me, say nation shall not learn war anymore. Then we're going to have world peace.
Yep.
That's why I'm trying to say, oh,
This is a war that's going to end all war. That's what's going to happen.
And a madman, man.
I don't know, man. I just would
No, man, him good, man. Him
just
good.
look around, man.
Regular impasse, man.
You see the puppy, sir?
Sorry,
No, man, true, me never see it. Just pop up there, so I look around. Make sure some
Do you
glimpse.
look for me, you know?
Revelation chapter 17, verse 14 says, These shall make war with war, and the Lamb shall overcome them. For he is Lord of lords and King of kings, and they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful. And he said unto me, The waters which thou sawest, where the war sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire.
Yeah. Look how we're desolate.
Right? We're
I'm
desolate.
looking at one desert and you find out.
Yeah, man.
No day where you want.
Read what desolate mean.
We're desolate.
I'll give us read that definition.
Just have me the parent.
Where desolate means
Go on.
Iran. To make desolate, lay waste. To ruin, bring to desolation.
Yeah.
It says lay waste.
To lay waste. Yeah.
Because I tell you something. No, you're not going to believe me.
Go on.
But me tell you, say, the Almighty God, when man I talk about, is a Rasta man.
I wouldn't believe it for true.
Eh?
I don't believe it for true.
Eh?
What's it?
No, I wouldn't believe it for true.
They say prophets are
But go on still.
That me I tell you.
Continue. No, I wouldn't believe it, man.
It says, For God had put in their hearts
If he say,
to
include
fulfill his will and to agree.
No, I wouldn't believe that, but I wouldn't believe that same as a Rasta.
Alright, and that me I tell you, it's a Rasta man.
Yeah, so the most I put in them way in their mind to fulfill his will.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, all things have feel pleasure.
But
You know, the most I create everything you think the war fight,
Because I
you
tell
know,
you, say, he's a black man.
it's basically rigged, right, by the most I set up everything. That's how we can come out and we can prophesy to you, say, this is what take place.
Because me tell you, say, he's a black man.
Yeah, well, but we are dealing with a lesson still. We know him is a black man, you know. But we know him is not a Rasta man.
No,
You see me?
kill me dead, he's a Rasta man.
Yeah, go ahead, my boss.
Don't worry.
You're just dead.
Don't worry,
Dead, he's a Rasta.
Don't worry, man. That's in our kingdom, you know. So don't worry yourself.
Yeah, go say, yo, you know what? You're going to come to me and say, yo.
Remember,
Me did wrong, you know? Me did wrong.
I don't know why I believe I don't stop it here and listen to what I say. Don't worry, go ahead.
me a beat up. Revelation 17, verse 17 again. For God had put in their hearts to fulfill his will. That's why it's called Almighty. And you can't say he's all loving. You see me? When I say he's Almighty, you see me? That means him encompass everything. Because of him do them things here. That's why him the glory is supposed to go to. For God had put in their hearts to fulfill his will.
Yeah.
And to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of God shall be fulfilled. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth.
And that easy for sister, that is America, yo.
Yeah.
You see me?
All the hell get Vatican City out of that. Come on, bro.
Whose currency is the world reserve currency, yo?
Who go in a man country go bad them up to make sure so them use the world reverse currency?
Think about it.
Think about it.
Petronala.
Yeah, we call him the whole earth.
God.
You know why?
World police and call it.
Yeah, why don't call it the world police? And why the arm of the earth? Who it match?
Who is literally the word police?
Who? Vatican can't do shit. They have a couple man over I don't even know what they have.
Even knows.
You know?
Who them
Come
put
on.
do that?
If you get two of them Kenyan fast runners, the man them don't know Vatican City 3 times. Come on, bro.
Continue this. This is back in Isaiah 34, verse 4. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heaven shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine.
Yeah, so that's what he must say that the fallout, yo. The nukes are dropped from all over, it form the mushroom clouds. Right, where it destroys, here always put as the bison and destruction.
Yeah, man.
The broom.
Sweet, yeah,
man,
yeah.
You know, you sweep, you have a push broom, you know.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yo, I'm not telling you, man, always, it's when you say, oh, you wrote together as a scroll, man, always try to comprehend it. You know, say, why they am really fully grasp it. That's when it comes to boom and open up. in a party and have a 2 end party, I'm out of saying. I'm come to real me. I said, oh, okay. You see me?
Mushroom cloud.
God. And as a fallen fig from the fig tree, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven, behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
That's Edom.
Which is the Greek way of saying Edom.
Esau, the white man, cracker.
And upon the people of my curse, the judgment.
Yeah, so if they are the people of the Most High curse, how can they be saved? The Most High curse those people and him say what? The whole plan is to wipe them off of the earth. You know, roughly paraphrasing. Then, that is the plan for the Edomites. The Most High gonna wipe them off of the face of the earth, man. They're not gonna know nobody named Edom. Right?
They keep the same war with Amalek.
Yeah.
You know, everlasting war.
Generation.
Yeah, so every time Amalek, they both the Most High war against them. So you are going, the war if you don't know, come on fire.
What do you think sent David against them?
King Saul.
Not the one with King Saul, but they almost kill off all of them.
Caleb.
Nah, not Caleb, man. David and the small amount of them they left and them fled to Egypt. You know, seek refuge. And then they build up again and come back. You know, but why you think it was so? And David was a man of the Most High heart. See, and the Most High sanctioned that, so David to get rid of them, man.
Hey, him tell King Saul to kill off everything they left. No.
Exactly, that is it again.
When you go over there, no spear, not even cattle. Fuck up everything. You know? And King Saul never do it and he remove him from being king. You know? Can you imagine? King Saul, spear, one king, but the Most High says to kill everything. And spear animals, and God begs with him.
Yep.
Simple meaning like Edom.
Him not like
kill everything.
exactly.
We left them something here for.
But him tell her, I'm not like him.
Yeah.
Not like him, the hide it. You have to think and wonder
Right,
by
him
int.
say him ate Esau.
Ate the Esau, yo.
That's right.
You see me? This is Joel 2, verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of Yahweh cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
The trumpet are blown now. You know, the first sound of that trumpet is what? From the prophets. You know, I give warning. Zane.
And it makes it like the trumpet, you know, is to go to give a signal, because,
Yeah.
you know, like the purge, when a siren they go off and everybody,
know what
they
time
try
it
is. Scare.
fear
Yeah.
everybody, you know. And they know, so yo, it's not normal.
Yep.
Right? So it's just like when them siren they go off, yo, when we are purpose, we drive, this man, remember the brother and say, you always make go get ready.
Yeah, man, I put his St.
Yeah,
Thomas.
because I drive terroring the people, but Scripture say what? Knowing the terror of the Lord will persuade men.
And say, through the fear of the Most High, men depart from evil.
Yeah, afraid, and
Yeah.
and say, yo, yeah, what? You bad down.
If you fear the Most High, you stop doing what you're doing. Stop doing the wickedness that you're doing. You know, and seek cover.
Long time the precept and I read, you know, I just read it from what you just say. Isaiah 58:1, cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and shew my people their transgression.
Yeah, it's a trumpet blowing, man.
God,
Then the alarm.
Shall a trumpet be blown in the city?
Hey,
People not be afraid?
yeah, can. Right now we are sound. When you hear an alarm, when war come, where people, everybody start, grab up them children, run to the house, whosoever run to the house. Whosoever go grab a spear and a weapon, go grab a spear and a weapon. That's how it is in the time of war.
Green man.
Yeah, and we in the time of war. We see where we are sound the alarm and what should you do? The scripture says what I have said, watchmen upon their walls of Jerusalem, which shall not hold their peace day nor night. He that make mention of the Lord keep not silence, man. And give them no rest until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. So if you notice, man, even upon Tuesday we out here, you have brothers in Portland, them out there what, Tuesday, Saturday, Friday, and Friday too. 3 days a week. You know? On YouTube right throughout the week. We're not consistently we're not giving them no rest, man. See, so you don't have no excuse. The trumpet been blowing for a minute now, man.
God.
See? You better take it. Go on.
A day of darkness and of gloominess.
Yeah?
A day of clouds and of thick. So like an of thick darkness.
That's the exact precept I think about. Saying a day of darkness And thick gloominess, man. That go down further.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the thing is, the scripture says desires are going to feel in that day.
Yeah.
And the scripture says where there's a vision. Basically, where there's no vision, the people perish.
Yeah.
The reason why you get